Today's walk was inspired by some random searching I did on Google Maps. I was looking at the satellite imagery. This one is of my hometown of Dinbych, or Denby. And as I looked around, I drifted about 6 miles north, to the little village of Tremerchion, where my father was born. And just outside the village, near this block of houses on the Rhiallt Road, I noticed this. It looks like a building of some sort, but it's set in the middle of nowhere, in the centre of some woods, on top of what looks like a cliff. And it has no obvious roads or pathways to it. Now this was just begging to be checked out. So that's exactly what I did. Okay, we're just about maybe half a mile outside Tremerchion. And I've come up to the block of houses which indicates the points that I turn up. So here we go. Now I've actually come down this road once before, many years ago. I was coming down from Cloud Offa, which is Welsh for Offa's Dyke. And for those of you that don't know, King Offa was a Saxon king in the 8th century. And he built this huge earthen wall, a sort of trump wall if you like, to keep the Welsh out of England. And it spans the entire length of Wales from Prestatyn in the top to Chepstow down south. And it's a very popular walk these days with walkers. And the turn off to Cloud Offa is along here somewhere. But I'm not looking for that today, I'm looking for this strange thing I saw in the woods. And the woods should be up here somewhere. And the wild primroses are out. Some violets. And look at all this wild garlic. It won't be long before there's a strong smell of garlic around here. I think this might be the bit of woodland I'm looking for. On the left hand side here. Yeah. Well, this looks like a way in. I don't know if it's the way in, but it's definitely a way in. Let's have a look. The woods here are completely carpeted with these wild garlic flowers. I believe their proper name is ramsons. And the smell is quite strong even at this early stage. I noticed on the Google map that the object or building or whatever it was seemed to be on the top of a bit of a rocky outcrop. And there's one there behind these trees. So I'm guessing that's the way to go. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's go. Well, coming up there was very, very hot work, so yeah, so as you see I've started shedding some clothes. Well now, having come up there, we've got to get up there. Yeah. I don't really fancy climbing that, to be honest, so instead I think I'll see if I can go round. Well, this job is all uphill, isn't it? The smell of garlic is quite overpowering now. Onward and upwards. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, away we go. The building was, as you can see, a tiny church. It was well cared for and obviously in regular use, but the door was locked and there wasn't a soul in sight. On one side there was a handy bench, which I used to take in the glorious view. Well, I'm guessing these steps are the official way to get to this church. So, let's see where they go. Looks like the bluebells are coming out. Meanwhile, the path goes that away. I thought the path might lead me to a road, but I was wrong. It leads to a gate, to a field. A quick scan of the field's perimeter revealed only one exit. There. So we're nearly at the gate now, and the church is quite obvious from here. So the question is, what lies beyond that? One way to find out. Oh, this is nice. Ooh, daffs and bluebells. This is very unusual, isn't it? It's like a maze. I think I might know where we are. There's a lot of religious symbolism here. Now there is near Tremerchion a monastery stroke retreat centre called St Beunos, and I think this might be it. In fact, I can see a building through the trees over there.
The garden below was laid out in the shape of a crucifix. Closer inspection revealed it to be a herb garden, with an impressive collection of mint varieties. As well as the odd surprise. Time to leave the garden and return to the footpath. It looks like the way out is through the monastery, where the gardeners are hard at work. On the far side of the buildings was a short footpath, which exited back onto the road. And just in case there was any doubt that this place was in fact St Beunos, this clinched it. Now it's time for a quick breather. "5 minutes to contemplate what a beautiful place I live in." Before the long walk back to where I started. Hwyl fawr.